forgot that we're students first. You know, we're not here to like end up on CNN or anything like that. You know, we're here to get an education first, and then this is something that we do, you know, to serve the students. You know.
Abraham talked about students really need a breath of fresh air, somebody new. What do you have to say about that in the sense that you're part of that administration and a whole change is just needed?
That was our platform last year when we said we needed a breath of fresh air. So I think that it's really easy to clump everyone together just because they're part of an SA, that they think, oh, you're the same person that you were. You know, you turn into the same thing as Peter Gaulish or Bakar or previous presidents. At the end of the day, the best argument for someone that's coming in new is to say that they're a breath of fresh air. But what exactly are you bringing? Everyone talks about change. But change isn't always good. Everyone wants to talk about a movement. Movements don't always go forward. You need to really understand what the job entails that you want to do here. And you can learn. But does the student body really have to suffer through 2 months until next semester in February for you to understand the full capacities of your job and how to efficiently do your job? I don't think so. I think that students need efficiency now. They do need a breath of fresh air. And they did get that. And some people didn't like it. A lot of people say they love change. A lot of people say they want to be held accountable. A lot of people say that they want an honest government. But when push comes to shove, and their friend is the one being left out in the cold because they're the ones that were the same old politics as usual, do they really care about that breath of fresh air anymore? I understand that we do need change. But the change of the entire institution should not be rested on solely the actions of one person. The Student Association has a great staff. The Student Association has a great treasurer, and I think I've done a pretty good job as vice president. So to condemn the entire Student Association for the actions of one person, I think is really unfair. And I think I am a breath of fresh air, hopefully.
Next question. What would you say has been something that you got neglected, or with dealing with the 24-hour busing and expanding of the anti-rape? Is there any one policy, or is there a couple that you would like to really refocus your efforts on? And this is, we've done 24-hour busing, that's great, but this is the next big thing that can really improve student life here.
Safety. I think that everyone, from now until the end of the year, and from now until the end of your time here at UB, we're gonna have people in the essay harping on how safety is a big issue, how safety is this kind of thing. But honestly, there's nothing that's been done. I mean, we need to sit down with the police force. We need to sit down with the university and understand how much money are we giving these guys? What resources are we giving these people? What resources do they need so that people don't get, jacked at gunpoint in front of the union? I think that everyone talks about it. We've taken a huge step with the 24-hour busing and the anti-rape task force being 24 hours now. We've taken a huge step, but it's not enough. It's just not enough. And I think that we just really need to sit down and talk to both parties and be like, listen, what do you guys, what do you need from us? Because we need to be safe. And all these 2 robbery stuff, that stuff made national news. It was on MSNBC. So the university, whether they like it or not, they're losing money. My parents are gonna send me to a university where I could get, attacked at gunpoint in front of the student union. And I think that that's something that our administration really needs to focus on and really needs to sit down and take a hard look at, is the safety issue. Because safety is a word you throw around all the time, but at the end of the day, I really think it's a buzzword that a lot of people use.
And with that, you have about 3.5 minutes for closing statement.